Yeah.
Are you recording this?
Yes. I am. We are watching you chew right now.
Can I finish my bagel?
You can finish your bagel. You're just going to do it on camera.
I'm waiting for my brain to come into my body. I'm not normally this on at this time of the morning.
Look, it is 8:30 in the morning, and due to my good news, which I'll share with you in a moment, we've had to record this online. I wasn't able to make it to Melbourne. And I saw Carly come on still having her breakfast and thought, you know what, I'm going to hit record because that's the kind of guy I am, really, just the kind of guy I am.
I can't even open my mouth to rebut you. Are you a breakfast person?
Am I a breakfast? I do have breakfast. I have eggs every morning because I'm rich. If I won the lottery, there wouldn't be obvious signs. I wouldn't tell everybody. But you know what? If you saw my breakfast menu, you'd know that I must be doing all right because I have 5 eggs. 5 eggs for breakfast, which I think these days makes me a millionaire.
It does. I'm one of those people I have to eat in the morning. I don't know how people don't do breakfast. I feel like cognitively I struggle until I've had like a good dose of carbs. So
yeah, are you aware that cognitively you still struggle even after your good dose of carbs? Is that or
but at least that's hides a little bit of it.
Yeah. Oh, look, it improves. It definitely improves. No, look, I'm
with bad manners.
I'd like to say I'm sorry to do this to you, but I'm actually enjoying this a little more than I should.
Look at my eyes. My eyes aren't even awake yet.
I've been up since 6. I woke up before my alarm. My alarm was set for 6. I get up in the morning. I make a coffee. I do some Bible reading, do some praying, and then I have my breakfast properly. And then I'm down here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to start work. Usually before 8 o'clock today. I was a bit slow, and I waited till 8:15. But the flip side is, though,
aren't you amazing?
You're still intelligent at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have lost all of my IQ by about 9:30 at night. I have by then become the dumbest person on the planet. I cannot string a sentence together. So there is a sting in the tail.
Do you know what? Like, as a creative, I feel like I need to get all my work done through the day so I can have the night time to do my editing or my more creative stuff. And I actually really struggle. And I like being up in the morning, don't get me wrong, but I find by the time I get to the deep work stage of my night, I'm too tired. So it's sort of like I get up at 7. I'm not lazy, guys. I wake up at 7. But as far as like getting this all to work and function, I normally have gone for my walk and I haven't gone for my walk. And I haven't had my breakfast. Sorry. Anyway, enough annoying people with our habits. It is.
It is the Oddcast episode 20. It starts with a 2.
That had to make an appearance because it's special.
Well, that's right. And look, this has to make an appearance because I'm a grifter.
I just dropped it.
This is my contribution because I'm a grifter. Apparently. I found out recently that I actually work for the US government. I'm an intelligence asset for the US government. I found out recently.
How are you fitting that in between Mossad and ASIO? Come on now. I think you're getting off a bit much.
No, what I do is I took the contract with Mossad first, obviously, because they're behind everything. We all know that. And then I realized I could sell the same information to all of the others. So just control C, control V, and just sort of, I just BCC them all into the same emails is all I do. And I'm on the payroll for all of them now.
It's smart business, to be fair.
It's
you don't want to put all your eggs in one pot.
Yeah. And that way, when
that blood money, that's
I figure, you get involved in this sort of work, sooner or later, they're going to try and kill you for one reason or another. And I figure I might as well just have all of them after me at once. And then I can end up like those really cool action movies where there's multiple different groups trying to kill the hero. And then the hero figures out how to make the groups fight each other instead. I'm trying to be like an action superhero. That's all I'm trying to do. Nothing, mate. Yeah.
You know what? I like to fly under the radar, and I figure you make good friends with the bad guys, and then life's all right. You got some people on your side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Friends in low places are often much more useful than friends in high ones. But I should explain why are we doing this. It is entirely my fault. So for those of you that love us being in the same room and having our little chit chats and our banter face to face, we actually like it better too. But unfortunately, due to me, I couldn't do it this week. But I'm going to make you all feel bad. I'm going to make you all feel bad for judging me. Because it's actually as part of a gift that I'm giving to my wife. I I know, right? This is my good news. My good news is my wife is having a pamper day. She's off shortly to actually, we kind of need to not be too long on the podcast because I need to look after the kids from mid-morning because she's going to go and spend, I think it's it's like 3.5 hours at the hairdresser. I booked her in.
That's a pretty normal sitting.
Yeah, well, so I'm told, but for me, this is mind blowing. It's sort of, if I'm more than 20 minutes in the chair,
She's a blonde.
I assume that my hairdresser has probably had a heart attack and dropped dead if I'm still seated after 20 minutes. Like something's gone wrong. But apparently you girls will have them do like something to your hair and then you will sit there with aluminium foil in your hair for like a lifetime. And then eventually at some point after they've had a nap or something, the hairdresser is going to come back and take the aluminium out of your hair. I don't know. I don't get it. And then she's going to go and have a snack and something to eat. And then she's going to a massage place that's going to be like all fancy and stuff.
This sounds lovely.
I
Where's
know.
my invite?
She has a pamper day organized today, or I organized for her a pamper day today, and I have to look after the kids in order to enable her to do that. So I wasn't able to make the trip to Melbourne this week. So that is why we are doing it this way. And I have hopefully successfully made you all feel terribly bad and guilty about the fact that you were judging me for not going to Melbourne for the podcast.
Gee, just when you're watching this, that sounds like a lovely idea.
Isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it, G? Yes. She should definitely do that for you. She should definitely organize a 3.5 hour hairdressing appointment for you. I think she's right. I think that's a great idea.
You know, I haven't been to an actual hairdresser in a very long time. I used to go a lot, but for that exact reason, it's 6 hours for me because I've got such long hair and I just can't, I can't handle it. I love my hairdresser. I love a chat, but at the 6 hour mark, I'm like, I'm ready to kill you. Let me up.
I love nothing more than a hairdresser and or a taxi or Uber driver or these sorts of people who never say a word. If you're an Uber driver and you want the maximum tip from me, say nothing. Don't say hello. Don't say goodbye. Don't say thank you. Don't talk to me. I'm not interested in the weather. You don't need to know where I'm coming from or what I'm doing today. Just silence, please.
I'm the opposite. I love having a good chat to my Uber driver.
I would pay extra. If there was a button I could push and pay extra for silence during a whether it's a massage or a hairdressing appointment or a taxi ride or whatever, I would pay extra for silence.
That's fair.
I would love it.
I've had some really good chats with like either Uber drivers or taxi drivers. Then they'll start talking like la 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 la. I almost went into an accent then. I was like, don't do that, Carly. That's bad.
Well, this is the funny thing. I actually I often do enjoy my chats when they happen. So I'm gonna not throw somebody under the bus here, but I had an Uber driver. I went to Queensland to do a podcast filming on Tuesday morning. So I went to Queensland on Monday and flew back on Tuesday. And one of my Uber drivers pulls up in a Mercedes GL just before they became the GLS. So this is the big Mercedes. SUV thing, not a car that an Uber driver typically is driving. My Uber driver going the other way was in a beat up Toyota Corolla, just for contrast. It's just
normally a Camry. That's what it normally is. A Camry.
Yeah, Camry. They're ubiquitous. But no, I got picked up from the airport in a beat up Toyota Corolla, and I got taken back to the airport in a very nice condition Mercedes GL. And so I talked to the driver because they're a nice vehicle, and I'm like, how do you make the numbers work driving a vehicle like this for Uber? Like, surely the depreciation alone is killing you, right? You're not making any money here. Turns out he was ex-aviation industry and was kind of just doing it to kill some time. He's an older sort of, I'm guessing he could retire if he wanted to, but didn't want to, kind of a person. And we had a lovely chat. It turns out he's actually a libertarian. He voted for the Libertarian Party and knows some of the people that I know, although he wasn't familiar with me or what I do. So we ended up having a lovely chat. So I'm with you. I get it.
He is now.
But I also would have paid extra to have never exchanged a word.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Should we get into the podcast?
Hey guys, thanks for watching another short clip from the Oddcast. If you want to watch the full video, it's over on YouTube at the Oddcast HQ, and you can see more from me and Topher over there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep up with us in the comments.